spaces. Oh, yeah, I can't get them adjacent. Well, no, I still can. No, it'll be one space too far out. I won't be able to get adjacent down attack next round if I do that. So I'm going to have to risk going forward. Then taking hits from whatever he's got in the area, if anything. I'm going to risk it. We're gonna try to push the time limit, see if we can manage it. Alright, we've actually got an armored unit that we can bring up in support as well. Not going into the city, but just use them for defense against anything else roaming the area. Or do I roll him north? I got 2 armored. What do I got up there already? 2 armored, an artillery, and an infantry heading up to the main group. Yeah, I want at least 1 armor down here to help out with anything coming to bother my city crackers. But, bring him out front or hold him back a bit. I think I'd rather hold him back a bit. But let's bring him to the forward position. Alright, so all these guys are completely done. The big decision. Oh, man. I got 1 engineering unit to help crack the city, and I'll hit it with the planes if I can, or when I can, but it's going to be a little bit. Gotta bring this guy forward. Yeah, I gotta do it. Much as I want to give him a round to get some replacements, I gotta get him forward. Next turn, he'll be able to move and bombard, so that'll give me that 1 turn. I'll have 1 turn to take kills with these units, and I won't have a plane that can reach. Well, actually, technically, I could have a plane that can reach if I can take the airfield this round and then rebase at least 1 of my planes. I'll have it available to help Kielce next round. But to do that, I've already used these 2 planes, and I probably need the bomber. So that leaves me 1 plane to help out. Oh yeah, I'm gonna retreat that north tank and get. Well, I may leave him in place and do reinforcements, depending on the other stuff that's about to happen. I'm really inclined to step into the city and then concentrate on this, but I'm nervous about this guy, and him being here is going to prevent me from retreating. I could retreat back up to here, then he might chase me down. Alright, well, let me think about that, but we're all done over here. It really comes down to, do I think I have any chance of getting into the airport? Unfortunately, I think there's probably a unit in it, so it's not a simple matter of just walking into it, I don't believe. And if I retreat forward, I think I'm going to lose a tank. What I don't know is if I hit the Elite Replacements button, I believe it's instant, but I don't know if I get some kind of negative consequence, meaning am I harmed in some way defensively by hitting Elite Replacements for a turn? And then when my next round begins on my full strength, that I'm a little fuzzy on. I've got an anti-tank out in the open, but I can't do a ton to it without softening it up in some way, and I've got my plane over top of it already, so I can't actually hit it directly. I should have positioned this plane in a different location, like over my tank, instead of over top. So now I can't bring the other plane in to soften it. So that was a mistake on my part. So, how am I going to do this? I can roll, if I move the tank, I can roll the artillery forward one, and then I can shell that to soften it. Can't get him past my infantry and his anti-tank. Yeah. Really wish this guy was fully taken care of. Unfortunately, he's not. He's damaged, but now he got reinforced, or he got line of supply, and he got the suppression taken care of. I think I might have to leave that tank out there for a round. Bring the infantry over. He's going to stop my movement right there no matter what. Yeah, I really wish I could hit that anti-tank with some airplanes. I don't want to take a forward air base just to lose it. And my plane will auto-rebase, so it'll be out of action for 2 rounds, basically. I don't think I can count on that. I think Kielce is just going to happen or not happen with what the units I've got over there. I don't want to risk that. So where are we going to use the bomber? We're not going to hold it for Kielce. We can suppress, but we can't keep him from losing the suppression. Can't hit that guy, unfortunately. A little bit of damage there. It's about my only choice. Either that or I basically get this unit scrubbed, trying to dig this guy off the hill. Oh, look at that. Well, okay then. Got anti-air support nearby. Hey there, buddy. 40 millimeter. So, AA support provides support fire against air-to-ground attacks. Will shoot at any fighters and bombers attacking friendly ground units within its firing range. Firing ranges. It says 2. I'm more than 2. Aren't I more than 2? Am I missing something? No, I am 2. I'm exactly 2. Never mind. Not bad. So we're in range. Alright, so he's got air support. But he's also got no close defense, only 4 ground defense. I'm tempted now. I'm tempted to try to run him out of there. Can I reach him with the fighter? Taking out anti-air with a fighter unit? No, not going to be strong enough. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to liberate that airfield this turn. His infantry unit's preventing my infantry unit from getting up there. I won't be able to push them out. So, that's not going to happen. Well, I'm kind of limited here. I can get into the city with a tank. I can't get an encirclement on this guy, though. I've got it. Actually, if I go here, I get an encirclement bonus because this guy hasn't moved yet. So I could go here. Yeah, let's do this. We'll go there. We got the encirclement bonus. Then we'll bring you up. And we'll go ahead and take that shot. Come on. Alright, we got 3 instead of 2. That's good. So he's at effective strength of 6. Now we're at 2 and 3. And of course that's bad. This is kind of my decision point here. I really, really want to step into the city or hit this guy. But I need to get this anti-tank out of my backfield. So do I advance to this position, hit the anti-tank, try to finish him, or at least get him to retreat or move? Then I'll move this guy back up to this town, capture it, and the next round we'll reinforce him, get him rolling. I just don't think I have... I don't think I have enough without bringing the infantry over. Yeah. Oh, now I encircled myself. Alright, what's he at? 4 effective strength now? Come on. 1 and 3. Ah, still not quite. Do it! So, we took 1 hit. We forced a retreat. He's down to 4 with 2. Yeah, it's still going to do this. That's weird. I get an encirclement bonus? Is it because of the plane? Because I don't think a plane, even with a ground attack, should be giving an encirclement bonus. Or is it... I'm not sure why it's showing all of these. I don't understand that mechanic quite. Alright, done. Done. Planes are done. Lots of planes. Only thing left is, do I do a slugfest here? I'm gonna say no. If he moves, he's penned in for a round either way he goes. So he shouldn't be able to get to either city. And then I can react and go. So we'll just leave him pinned. Alright, who we got? Oh, that's right. How secure do I think I am here? Do I want to put another point on him if possible? Nah, I better not. I'm already way too low. Alright, that's it. Chat and then we'll roll forward again. Yeah, we'll get that guy repaired. Alright, here we go. Heading into turn 4. Uh-oh. Alright, not bad. I was expecting some kind of response. At least we did some good damage to him. That or he started damage, because he's at 3 out of 10 now. We got hit a little bit, but I think we might barely still have enough to make the assault. Look at that. -4, -3. Ouch. Without the airplanes, I just don't think I'm going to be able to do it without being able to soften them up better. Alright, so the planes all returned to base. He did not move. Nothing changed over here in any way. But I still think we're doing pretty good. That's not changed, of course, and I'm okay with that. As long as I can keep him pinned, I'm happy. So, primary objectives. Kill it. Move, take that, and try to take that. If I can manage that this round with the limited forces I've got, that'd be great. But I think my forces are just a bit too split up. If I had this one guy free to help out up here, or over here, I think we'd be able to do it. But I just couldn't quite put enough force on that guy earlier on. Still max unit count, so I can't really do much with my prestige, except for reinforce units, which I can't do either. Alright, so how to go about this? Try to kill this guy. Can't quite get around. I'm wondering if I have just enough points to get my recon unit to that position. I think I might, because it's saying I can go from here to here, from here to here. There might be just enough points to get me there. It won't show further because of the zone of control is stopping me, but I can't see a way in the interface to tell if I'm going to be able to have enough points left over to get to that position. Because if I can, this one guy here is going to mess this up. this one turn that I've got to try to take this place. So I'm going to have to hit him with something. Anything reach planes? One space out of range. I can get to there or there. Oh, that's awesome. I can't get to either of the 2 spaces I need. Same problem here. Yep, can't quite get there. Alright, so planes are no-go over here. Let's see. Technically, I could actually go take that airfield, rebase, but again, it's not going to help for this turn. I'd rather just take that one. Take that one. I can reach everything from there. Dang it. So, if I bring the engineer to that position, got to advance. Yeah, that move's not going to change. Question is, can I get you further along? Actually, I can get the tank back there. Assuming there's no enemy here. If there's an enemy in the airfield, I'll get stopped in my movement. Or I go for the overrun. I think I'm going to go for the overrun. We should be able to at least move him. Come on, overrun. Give it to me. Damn it. Alright, well. Not ideal. At least we'll get some mass bonuses. Alright, I did have enough. Cool. There we go. Now they're encircled. That's important. That way, any suppression I put on them, they're going to keep. They're not going to be able to recover from that. But I don't have anywhere near enough firepower. Yeah, only 2 suppression. It's not enough. If I had the other artillery unit up here, or even one more infantry, it might have been able to make it. So I think we're just going to be off by the 1 round. No thanks. Yep, that's pretty much your only move. Ah, we only got 1. Even worse. Oh, crap. Do I even try it now? I don't think I'm even going to try it. We're not going to make it. I just don't have enough firepower left, because even if these guys do some pretty heavy damage and force a move, I've got nobody that can actually move into the space. I'm out of movement points and everybody. Yeah, I just don't think I have the power, so I'm gonna wait around. We're gonna try to get the airfield taken, get some bombardment happening, and hit it again next round. So we're gonna wait there. I'm not doing anything with you. Just keep them pinned in, and that's fine. All right. So how are we gonna do this? This has to do elite replacements. No other choice this round. So there goes a pile of my my prestige. So we got back up to 8 strength out of 10, but we have no actions available. I have no way of getting to that airfield. Just not going to happen with the units that I've got and the blocking going on. Alright, so just barely in range there. Ah, keep forgetting about that anti-air. Gotta do something about that. Alright, we gotta take this guy out. You up again. I think what I'm going to do is take the town, hit that guy from behind. We might be able to force a movement there. Now, let's get the town. Yeah, we forced the move, but not the direction I wanted. I'd rather get this guy out of the backfield. Good job. Alright, so our rear is secure again. We've got our own blockers in place. We shouldn't be able to slip through to do much. Next round, we'll definitely finish him off, take out that, secure the airfield. I don't think I've got anything for the rest of my planes to do, short of go soak some damage from that guy. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Yeah, let's switch to it. Alright, next round I think we'll have him. We got him down to 3 effective strength, so cool. Now that he moved, I can hit him again. Or, there we go. Good job! I gotta not underestimate the strength of my, my 109s. Alright, nothing left for this guy to do except for possibly finish that off, but he's going to be susceptible to return fire. He's got no more air assets left, and we're going to take that out next round, so I don't think this is really a problem. Oh, really? I did nothing? Alright, I guess that was a mistake. Who's left? Just those guys? Oh, I can advance my infantry. Oh, crap, yes. I think I have the forces here I need. It's going to take me a turn longer than I wanted, so I'm going to move this guy. Force march, please. Get that extra point of movement. Head north. Yeah, we're 1 turn shy. He delayed me just long enough. I think next turn I won't have any problem taking it, even without air support. I think I have the forces to do it. So, we just barely missed it. Not bad. But now he's going to get some kind of reinforcement or upgrade, so that part's going to suck. Now anybody left? Nope, just those 2 guys, and that's not a good enough deal. So, in we go. So we did not capture kills quickly enough. Alright, I'll wait. I don't like it when info boxes block my view of what's going on. We did not capture kills quickly enough. The Polish have been able to mobilize reserve troops, which they will use to reinforce damaged units. Alright, so... well, he's back up to 50... actually, I didn't hit him, so that's not a big deal. Alright, I'm not sure what got reinforced or just what effect that had specifically. He got hammered pretty good on the way in, apparently, by our recon unit. We barely took any damage. Alright, that's not what I was trying to do, so we're gonna use the undo command. There! I have used the full power of the undo command. That was a misclick. I may do that anyway, but I wasn't ready to do that. Alright, so... go out to the main view here. So we know about the 2 units. They haven't changed. We reinforced. We're going to finish off that infantry unit and try to take the airfield this round. We're only 5 turns in, but cracking the cities is going to take some time to suppress and dig those troops out of the entrenchment, so I'm not sure how much of the turn counter I'm going to use doing that. Otherwise, our troops are in fairly good shape, so I'd like to give 1 or 2 of them another rest, but, whoops. I think we're doing okay otherwise. So, how are we going to dig this unit out? We move up. We can just about finish him with that unit. Don't want to send air units in there, and I got to make sure wherever I move that I can actually occupy it. We come across, we might be able to overrun and then take it. And he can't move much further anyway, so let's try that. Give me an overrun, please. Overrun! Head on in. Cool. That was a really good one there. Alright, so he's pretty much ready to go now, too. He's down to effective strength of 2, so we'll force a retreat at a minimum. Again, I just need to make sure that I've got a unit to move into the space. Can't get him in range to fire this round. Can I get him prepped for the next round? Can't get into position to get close enough to start hitting that city. Ideally, I want to get my artillery staged right here so I can hit either city as needed. But I don't want to get my artillery out ahead of the other units in case he's got response units coming across. So, the artillery is effectively useless for this round. I'll reorient him later. You, I already force marched. I can't get you in range either, unfortunately. Let's just get you up as close as we can then. Alright, I should be able to occupy with my artillery, worst case, as long as we get this guy moved out. I've only got 2 units that I can hit him with to move him. I think we'll go ahead and bring the infantry up, bring the tank up, get the Encirclement Bonus. And 0 and 3, 0 and 3. Let's try to get an overrun. Cool. Alright, so I know there's going to be a unit at least guarding that. So I can't go this way without getting stopped. I don't want to use my tanks on infantry units. I think I'm going to relocate my tank across the river. Yeah. Just out of my visual range. Alright, you occupy, and then I can't use my planes for anything useful, so we're going to rebase them. I think, I don't know, last time I tried, I had a problem last game, the test game I did. I couldn't rebase more than a couple planes here for some reason. So let's make sure at least the Strat Bomber gets rebased. Excuse me? You're not going to let me rebase this turn? Well, that sucks. I thought I'd be able to rebase immediately. How about you? If I rebase? Yeah, it's letting me pick you. He's definitely got range. Well, let me rebase the Strat Bomber up there. Alright, I don't know why that is. I guess we'll get the other units rebased. Is there like a... Do bases have like runway lengths or something? In my dirt airfield. Spotting, prestige. Yeah, I don't see anything that says why I can't rebase my bomber there. So, if I can't make it to that one, we'll rebase to this one. And then maybe next turn I'll be able to rebase it up there. Well, it's supposed to be able to rebase out to twice its movement distance. I mean, my movement distance was 2/3 of the map, so I assumed I'd be able to rebase anywhere. Or was the distance it was showing me the rebase distance? Maybe that's what was going on. Probably what was going on. Alright, so let's see. We captured the airfield. I've got 2 full infantry units that are still good strength. We've got our tanks, we've got our artillery unit supporting, and we've got our air rebased. We eliminated that pesky guy to the south, so we're completely clear. We're down to Kielce. So next round we'll at least be able to bring in some minor air support to the area. So I got 2 units. Now that we've expired the timer, I'm not in a huge hurry to knock Kielce down. But I don't want to waste a bunch of my unit strength. So I think I'm going to take advantage of this opportunity to just take out the surrounding units, reinforce my my artillery. We'll get the Sturmpanzer back up to full strength. Let's see. If we go in here and then I get an overrun on an easy kill, I'll probably... I'm not sure what I'll do. I might take the airport, or I might stay in the area. Or I might be able to move up and kill that one as well. Let's find out. No overrun? Alright, no overrun, but we still got our movement. It's better for my tank to be chasing things in the field than sitting here next to the city. So I think I'm going to go ahead and... Can't... Oh, actually, I can move there, then move him to there, get the overrun, or get the encirclement. So yeah, let's do that. The airport's empty. Now that we've got our tank in position, I can reorient this guy. Get the encircle bonus, get a better shot. And then... Oh, what do we got? He's got another 75 millimeter, huh? Alright. So, artillery support, suppressing fire. Not sure if he has any other units up here. Next turn, I'll be able to fly over and make sure I know where all the units are. But I think we're getting close to him being out of mobile units. It's just down to what he's got entrenched in the cities. So, do I want to relocate? I don't. I want to maintain my encirclement bonuses and such. But we're not going after the city this round, so... I need a unit on the other side that I can use for the encirclement. Can split the unit, but he's not real strong right now, so I'm a little worried about doing that. I could move here and then move the engineer unit down so we have the encirclement as well. Yeah, let's do that. Relocate like so, get the encirclement back. Hope he doesn't have any other mobile units to come down and mess with mine. Alright, who's left? No, you're done. And, oh yeah. The plan is to bring infantry unit up. That guy is coming up to start taking on the city with artillery support and air support. Bring him. I need to get him around. But I think initially I'll bring a tank around to get the encirclement. So I need to push him forward a bit. Either here to use the road next turn. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, that's it. What you got? Whole lot of nothing? Yeah, a whole lot of nothing. Nothing moved. Cool. Alright, now I want to know the big mystery. See, look at his movement. I mean, his normal movement is way the hell out here. So why couldn't he reach that? Yeah, it's still not letting me. It's just flat not letting me rebase to that location for some reason with the strat bomber. I mean, will it let me go to that one? Oh, I haven't captured that one, so can't tell. Alright, well, I guess my strat bomber is out another round because I can't reach the city. I can't reach that unit. I can't reach anything again. Poor lonely strat bomber's not going to get any XP. I don't know what's preventing it. Only thing I can think of is it's size of the airfield. There's some kind of indicator for size of the airfield. Bombers need more runway space than fighters. Or it's bugged. I can't see any kind of a trait or a difference in the terrain information that would indicate that that I would have any kind of a problem. So I don't know. It may be buried in the manual somewhere, but yeah, that looks like a larger airfield than that one. So possibly it's the size of the airfield, and there's some indication somewhere I'm missing. Now, the airplanes are over top of the infantry units. Like, I've got an air unit over that infantry unit, so... And if I rebased, it would just slot it into one of the adjacent spaces anyway. So, no, it's not that. It's just something weird. So, we're done down south. I got nothing else to do here. I guess I could drop some artillery. Wait. Why am I able to attack? Didn't I just elite reinforce this guy? He's at 10 strength now. I'm confused. You guys tell me, am I insane? Did I elite reinforce him last round? Or am I just wacky? I thought I just did that. Alright, I'm confused. Oh, this is the start of the new round. Never mind. I understand. It was last round. I just forgot that I was evaluating the start of my round, not the end. Don't mind me. Alright, so how are we going to do this? I can actually use the bomber, sort of. If I bring him forward far enough, he can act as a spotter. Let's bring him forward to here and see what we see. No, he actually doesn't have enough vision range. I was hoping he would be able to see what was in the towns. That's alright. Alright, so how are we going to do this? I can't get you across this round. We're definitely bringing you forward, though. And got to get you moving. Can't quite get into encirclement position, but good enough. We're not attacking this round anyway. Yeah, it's fine. Artillery, bring forward or bring it forward. See if you go there. Damn it! It's one space away again. Can you get forward another if I move the tank out of the way? Let's, yeah, let's come forward. Ooh, hey there, guys. So, another infantry unit, and they've got the artillery unit in support. Alright, good to know. So what I was hoping, nope, doesn't have quite enough. I was hoping to get to this point. That way I would have... Oh, he only has one space to move it anyway, so I wouldn't have been able to get to there anyway. Alright, so it's either move forward and start shelling. Unfortunately, I couldn't get to the encirclement position to prevent him from regaining that. But I think that's not going to help. And if I go here, he's not going to be able to fire next round either. I think I'd still rather wait. I'll take a couple of rounds delay while I set up to take these top cities. I need to get him next turn into this position, and then from then on he'll be available to hit both. Alright, what else I got over here? Just the planes. Everything else is in place. I don't have my engineers up here, so not going to be as effective. Alright, so we got 3 planes. What are we going to hit? We're hitting Kielce this round, so let's see. Low altitude attack, 1. I'm tempted to finish off all of his mobile units before I go after the cities. So now that we're past the turn counter to take Kielce, I might as well just take my time and make sure I soften everything up and eliminate everything as much as possible. So I think the critical ones are finish that guy off. This is the 109. Oh yeah, look at that. Alright, let's do that. Yeah. That guy definitely got some reinforcing. Alright, so we got him softened up, and then we got just my 2 109s. What are they going to help out with? Can't help there. Can't do much against these. More artillery, strength points, and 1 strength, 1 suppression. Not bad. Alright. Suppression. 1 and 5. 1 and 5 is a good number. I think I'm willing to go for that. Well, that was a lot easier than I thought. How did 1 and 5 turn into 7 and 5? I'm a little confused on that result. It said I took 1. Well, I guess he takes 5. He actually took 7. I guess that's reasonable. Look at that. Well, if I had known that was going to happen, I might have been able to take Kielce earlier. I gotta be a little more energetic with my pioneer units, my engineers apparently. All right, so he's out of the city. Now he's available to chop up, but I got no planes left. Let's see, which one? I think you're going to be the more important one for now. Well, that's not what I wanted, actually. That's a little irritating. How about we go take the airfield and shoot him. Ah, we still didn't finish him. Come on, Panzer. What the heck? Alright, so we've kicked him out. I need to get my engineers moving. I don't have any infantry I can bring up to hold the position. So I need to either finish this guy next round. I can have a plane finish that off. Tank. Yeah, I'm not ready to assault those yet. I think I'm just going to move up here and here. Who's left? Oh, you're done. You're done. You're done. That's everybody. Next turn. Oh, shelling me. Oh, here goes the surrounding attacks again. Alright, well, they're pretty good about that. They're at least doing combined attacks, getting the encirclement bonuses and such. I got my panzers down to 4 strength. Alright, we'll look at that in a sec. First question, can I rebase this strategic bomber to this other location? Yes, I can. So, it's got to be the size of the airport. That's the only thing I can come up with, is that design only supports a certain level of aircraft. I don't know how to figure that out otherwise. But the fact I was able to get to this one means that's got to be it. So... Alright, so turn 7 out of 15. I think we're well within the scenario timer, so I'm not worried about that. Just maximizing or minimizing my expenditure of prestige. I don't get any bonuses for taking anything earlier rather than later. So the bomber's done, bomber's moved. Critical points are... I got this unit now bugging my attempts to take that town. I still don't have my artillery in place. I still can't quite get it in range to fire this round. If I bring it up to where I want it, I'm adjacent to fairly strong infantry. If I force march, I can get him to that position, but then I won't be able to put the artillery there to use next round. I need to pull my tank back and get him reinforced before I lose him. So let's just pull the tank back a bit. Yeah, we'll get him out of the way. We'll reinforce him next round. If I bring the infantry up to that position, That'll give me much better option. I won't quite be able to get the encirclement on that guy unless I move my tank to there. Well, let's go for it. Go there. How much damage am I going to be able to put on this guy? Is it safe to bring my artillery up? I need to know. The JU, -3 versus -1 is what I figured. I think that's my critical point, more so than these. I think I got this guy under control. These guys, so let's soften him up. Got 3 kills, 1 suppressed. Pretty good results. Anything else I can bring to bear? I think I am going to bring my artillery forward regardless. And we're going to move the tank up 1 to get the encirclement. 0 and 4. I like 0 and 4. Ah, no damage. Good kill. Finish him off. Good job. Alright, that went pretty well. So next turn we'll be in position. We'll get a second infantry up. We'll get the encirclement on the city and start wearing it down. Just bomb it and then hit it when we get some good numbers. Get our engineers moving up to help working on Redham. And then we'll finish off the Pulawi Bridge. Didn't use the other planes yet. Not helpful to go after that. Good results. And still holding position. Pretty done. Done. Alright, I deal with these guys, so not exactly the direction I wanted them to go. Let's get the engineers forward to this position. Oops, actually, I want to bring them here. That's going to put me in adjacent to that with my engineers. I'm okay with it. We had enough movement points to get out and deploy. If I had moved there, I wouldn't have been able to deploy. So that's fine. That puts us in a good position for starting to hammer Radham. I might do Radham first. That way I free up the engineers. Then I can roll him over and have these guys mop that one up. I don't think we'll have a problem. Alright, so now that he's out, can I get you in here? Yes, I can. Cool. Alright, he's going to finish this guy off. Let's get the artillery forward. If I go here, I can hit both locations. But it puts my artillery out where he might counterattack. Just go to there. Alright. Yeah, I gotta finish this guy off too. Thought we'd have some better numbers on that guy. Uh-oh, he stepped out from under air cover, or under my airplane. It seems a little weird when that happens. You can almost kind of plan on it. Hit him with the airplane, then hit him with a ground unit, and if he moves, then you can hit him with a different airplane. It's a tactic I have to kind of keep in mind. What do I have left? I'm not moving you off the city. You're not doing anything this round. Actually, what numbers do you have? Oh no, you're not going in for that one. Yeah, I was afraid of that. You bastard. Sent my plane back home. Oh, that's funny. That poor bomber. He gets no respect. Retake my damn airport. Come here, bomber. Oh, you had to rebase. You're done for the round? Alright. I wasn't sure he'd be able to. I was hoping he wouldn't be able to move around me. He wouldn't have enough movement points, but a little hard for me to count out and figure out if he was going to be able to make that move. I knew it was possible. Alright, you. Whoa, he's back up to 11. Holy crap. But 7 suppressed, so he's effective 4. Huh. That's going to take a little more hitting than I figured. Hmm. Good one. And there we got one. Alright, recon car, you're pretty much just on finish them off detail, I think. I need to get them surrounded is what I need. Again, I don't want to risk moving off because I don't want them to do another goof. Well, actually, these guys shouldn't be able to. They'd have to go way around. Yeah, they're not going to make it back into the city, so we'll just keep chasing them down. Okay, we've got terrible numbers unless we get some suppression going on. We've got our artillery in place. Which one am I going for? I'm going for Radom first, though. I need to get rid of that artillery unit. Yeah, it's hoping for a little more out of it, but... Nah, I'm going to maintain position. The other tank. Oh yeah. The reinforcement, please. And get in position so we've got the encirclement going on. Yep, we're set. Alright, turn 8 is done. No movement, no counterattacks. Okay. Let's see. This is the circle indicates this their center of supply basically, so they're gonna keep refreshing. I just gotta keep hammering. That's why I want to get rid of this one. We get some pretty good results from those. I think I might benefit from bringing one more infantry down to try to finish it off in one turn. Yeah, let's get this one taken care of. So, 5 suppressed, they're still at 7 strength. Ouch. Oof. That was a terrible one. Oh, overrun. How is that guy encircled? Must be a zone of control thing I'm not seeing. Because from his current position. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. Alright, so these guys are once again not exactly the result I wanted. But I'll take it. Alright, let's bring the finish off the artillery. Minor effect there. Okay, next turn, hopefully we'll get that guy finished off. And no point in hitting that guy. I don't think we'll get any effects, but we'll give it a try. Yeah, no effect. Hey, bomber! Let's rebase you yet again. Sure could use you right now. Been out of action for like, what, 3 turns? 4 turns? That's probably hurting me the most with trying to take these cities and not having my bomber. Relocate. I got no mobile units I need to worry about anymore, but he's in the position I want to be in. Although I could move up and move him up and complete the encirclement. And I can do that next round also. Yeah. Gotta leave. We might be able to finish him off with the plane, but I can't move. I don't want to leave him to move back into the tent. I think we're done right here. Mass attack, mass attack. Willing to take the hit. 2 and 3, 2 and 3, 2 and 2. I'm gonna do it. Let's commit. Alright, what do we got him down to? He's down to 3 effective strength. Come on. Get him out. Alright, we got him out. Now I got nobody to move in. He's going to step back in. There we go. My city. Alright, that was the tough one. I think the others will fall pretty quick now that we got this one out. A lot of prestige we just took there, but that's alright. Now I can relocate you to... Let's get you up to this position. That'll finish that city off. We'll have our 2 artillery in range. Might have enough movement for our engineers to get up there as well. No, you're fine where you're at. You're good. You're good. And... send the pioneers. I think that's it. Alright, I don't think the planes are going to be very effective, so let's send somebody down to finish him off. I still didn't manage it. Alright, go to... They're strong enough, they might actually counterattack out against my recon. Let's just put you back here. Oh my goodness, I get to bomb something! I get to bomb something! Apparently that one's going to be pretty easy to take compared to that one. You guys are all same. Alright, let's go ahead and hit this. Maybe we can take them both in a round. What? Good hits if I can get anybody else over there. Ah, we didn't force them to move. Hammered them, but we didn't force them to move. I was hoping to get it this turn. That's alright. I got nobody else I can get into fighting position for that, so... Start shelling. Ooh, that's a good one. I think we're going to take it this round if I go in with the right guys first. There we go. Surrender. Well, looks like next round will do it. I don't have, unfortunately, anybody else I can get in range to take it. So we almost got it on turn 10. I just had 1 point of movement to get these guys out of here, but there's only 2 spaces I can attack into this from. And it doesn't really matter. Plenty of power over there. Nothing else alive. Nope. Alright. Shell it first. And bomb it. Victory! Pulling south. Alright, well, that went pretty well. Had a few mistakes. Definitely had a couple of, 1 or 2 tactical errors there, but all in all, I think it went pretty well. So we got a victory pulling south. What do we get for this information screen? These are our units. Experience, points killed versus cost. Points lost versus cost. Kills loss ratio. I think my Sturmpanzer underperformed. If I'm reading this right. Pretty sure I underperformed on my poor Sturmpanzer. I think probably the biggest tactical problem I had was getting the airports figured out and then losing the bomber being based that one time. If I'd had that bomber forward for a couple of turns earlier, it would have made softening up those cities a lot easier. But the heavy entrenchments on some of the big cities, that is rough. With the way the engineers went after Kielce, I think I was just this far off from being able to take Kielce by turn 4 and preventing that reinforcement bonus. So we were pretty close. I think if I did it again now with the knowledge and the practice, I might be able to manage it. A lot of it depends on this kind of a small map, on not knowing what's coming and just getting slowed down, basically, and trying to figure out the best way to get around things. So I think that the bomber not hitting Kielce just 1 turn earlier, and then that 1 infantry guy that I left behind me slowed a couple of my units down for a turn or 2, which I think there's probably a more efficient way to dig that guy out of there and prevent him from doing that. I think I had a little bit too much power delayed on the front side for getting this done quicker. But we only had to reinforce a few units. I didn't have anybody really close to getting killed other than once or twice, so that went pretty well. So what do we got? Replay mission, change difficulty, review battlefield, or continue. Well, let's review battlefield. So yeah, that one guy that stymied a couple of my units down here. I got to figure out a better way of getting rid of those units that are here. Across the bridge, just barely missed keels. Everything seemed to go pretty well, pushing up through the areas, and I think I had the right balance of forces on each. One thing I did try to do much more than the first test game I played was make sure I kept my tanks mobile and moving and engaging forces out in the fields, which is standard for tank blitzkrieg warfare. Keep them mobile, keep them pushing, and don't get them bogged down trying to dig infantry out of cities. So that all went well. So interface-wise, though, I think it's great. I mean, it performs really well. You can change pretty much all the settings. The graphics look really, really nice at whatever detail level. Interface is really well done and showing you all the information you want to see. The only confusion I had, I think, the entire time was trying to rebase that the strategic bomber. I'll take a look at the manual and find out for certain whether or not that is the case, if the different airfield designs indicate a limitation. But I couldn't find anything in the interface here telling me why I wasn't able to rebase. So that was the only part that I think I ran into a bit of problem with. But otherwise, went well. Had a good fun. I do plan on continue playing, but I think that's going to be it for this evening for Panzer Corps 2. Good introduction. Hopefully it gave you a feel for the game and the gameplay. Very, very smooth. I'm impressed. I do like the map, and I'm really looking forward to giving a test of the random map generator. So I'm going to do one or two of those off screen, off camera, to kind of get a feel for it. And we may do a scenario one of these evenings for Panzer Corps 2 random map generator, just so you guys can kind of see what it looks like and how it works. And I believe the editor, let me jump out of here. I think the editor allows you to make your own, which hopefully that means player created scenarios or maps are possible, which would really, really extend the gameplay and replayability factor. So end mission. What's that pop us out to? Do we go straight to the second, or does it take me out to the main menu? I don't know. It's all new. You can move units which you don't intend to use in the current mission to reserve. This will free up slots used by these units. All right, that must be a in the future kind of thing. Am I done streaming for the night? I'm going to take a short break, grab something to eat, and then I'll be back.
Well, Herr General, it appears I finally convinced High Command that a direct drive on the Polish capital is worth any and all risks involved. Perhaps we will meet our deadlines a weeks after all. The last major obstacle between you and your ultimate objective lays in the thick Campinos forest. A few well-entrenched Poles here could slow you down, so be prepared for that potential. Additionally, Kluge's 4th Army has trapped a pocket of Polish troops in the region around Kutno. Luftwaffe bombs have mostly obliterated a poorly organized counterattack from these troops, but now you must occupy Kutno directly. Anything less would just invite our enemies to reorganize and launch an attack on your flank as you approach Warsaw. Once that is settled, I want you to pivot your troops and aim straight for Warsaw. Be prepared for a tough battle clearing the streets of the capital, though. So don't overextend your forces in a race to get there. Destroying the last of the Polish strong points here could deal a devastating blow to enemy morale. So, I recommend timing your thrust into the city to coincide with its destruction. At this rate, we could be back in Germany by October, and I would love to give my report on the end of the Polish campaign to High Command in person. Make it happen, Herr General.
Alright, well, things just got a lot more complicated. We're not going to get into that right now, though. Looks interesting. I like, whoa, military commendation, helmet, I don't know how to pronounce that, vibe. Gained first strike ability, commended for extraordinary heroism while engaged in military operations. So we got a military commendation. First strike, unit always attacks first. Cool. You got a new hero. He's not assigned to any units yet. To assign him, open unit details of the unit of your choice, go to the Heroes tab, and press Assign Hero. I guess heroes are basically their version of buffs you can apply to specific units. So they do it in hero form. Now I can apply that bonus basically to one of my units. So that's pretty cool. Vice? Yeah, that probably is Vice. Alright, so the map size is about the same for this particular map. I don't know how big they get. That's another thing I'm kind of curious about, is just how large the engagements get. I might need to take a look at a few of the pre-done scenarios, or some of the what-if scenarios, to get a feel for just how large the battles get, how many units are involved. We've increased our tactical, or our core slots to 45 for this fight, so we could actually go recruit some more units to take into the battle, and this time we get to deploy our units. I like that cities are now multi-tile with multiple spots you have to control, and I'm not sure I get what they were talking about regarding this. So it's a fortification, but what? Do I just have to blow that particular space up? It's not indicated in any way. So I'm not sure if you just have to blow these up with your engineer units to remove the fortification bonuses, or exactly what. But that'll be a question for another time. Let's go ahead and put a save in here. All that autosave. Let's make it Form 2. Save. Alright, back out of the main menu. I just wanted to look real quick. There was... What was I going to look at? Now I've lost my... I forgot what I was going to check. Yeah, I can't remember now. Alright, we'll look at that later. So, oh yeah, the editor. That's correct. I was curious. You go to... Whoa! Alright, that's interesting. You can't see it. Another window just opened up. And it's got a kind of a hex grid. Alright. It does say scenario editor, so I don't know if this is the final form. I am playing a press preview build, so it's close, but there could be changes. I don't have any idea if this scenario editor I'm seeing. Place terrain, place units, place hexes. Alright. So yeah, it looks like the editor is for full scenario editing. Now I don't know if that'll be easily downloadable through Steam or through the Slitherine site, or how you would go about getting player-created content. So hopefully we find out later. But for now, that's it for me. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me to take a look at Panzer Corps 2, our first look. Releases next Friday, or next Thursday? 19th. This coming. What is it? 13th is, or 19th is Thursday. So yeah, this coming Thursday. So look for it, all the normal places, Slitherine Matrix website, Steam, maybe Good Old Games as well. I'm not sure on that. But looks like a quality product. A lot of good things built into it. Great interface, and a lot of options that I think players will enjoy, as well as replayability. Looks really good. So how big it gets, that we'll investigate as we play further. But that's it for now. I am going to continue streaming. I'm going to take a break, probably maybe about an hour, and then I'll be back. I'm going to play a different game, though. I'm going to be playing Urtuk, The Desolation. So if you're interested in that game or curious, feel free to hang out. We'll check it out.